Welcome in, everyone. Happy to have you here as always. We are joined yet again by Dusty the dog. He's been taking a couple breaks. You guys have been asking for him, so he is back today. We have a very important topic to talk about, and that is President Donald Trump and the White House announcing a huge strike in Somalia against terrorists. We continue to take out the bad guys. Before we get into all of that and much more, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment with your thoughts below about what you think about President Trump's handling of bad guys around the globe who threaten America. Make sure you always hit that bell so you know when a new video is coming. You don't miss anything. And I think Dusty and I are now ready to get into it. President Donald Trump has made it a clear priority in his second administration that he has every intention of hammering bad guys wherever they may be and making sure that nobody can threaten this country. If you threaten us, we're going to come after you. As a former Delta Force officer once told me, you F with us, we're going to F with you. That's the stance of the United States. That's the way it should be. We cannot let people threaten our society, threaten our lives, threaten our country, and threaten all the good we do around the world. So wherever they might be, whether it's Somalia, whether it's Syria, whether it's Yemen, whether it's somewhere else, whether it's the drug cartels in Mexico, President Donald Trump has made it crystal clear that he has every intention of obliterating them wherever they might be. And that is something we should all support, no matter what your politics are, no matter your political party. You should support bad guys being put down and no longer able to be a danger and pose a threat to the United States. And that leads us to an incredible video that was released by the White House late in the afternoon of Tuesday, May 20th. I am filming this Wednesday, May 21st. The White House released footage of 10 terrorists in Somalia that were taken out in a massive, brutal, and overwhelming strike. And the footage is nothing short of incredible. So right now, let's go ahead, let's roll the footage, and then we'll get into what we think about it. After that, we'll break it down. Play the footage right now. The details of the strike in Somalia that took out 10 terrorists, 10 jihadis, 10 people that would love to come to America and inflict as much damage as possible remain pretty limited, but I am going to throw this up on the screen for you right here. This was the statement from the White House that simply says, "We haven't forgotten the threat posed by jihadis. 10 more were permanently removed from the battlefield in Somalia yesterday," which would be Sunday, May 19th. That brings the total to over 100 bloodthirsty terrorists killed since President Trump was sworn in. WWFY, WWKY, which of course stands for "We will find you and we will kill you." For those of you who don't know, Somalia is a breeding ground for extremism. It is a place that, everyone thinks about. They think about the Somali pirates. They think of that. They think of Black Hawk Down. But in reality, Somalia has been a stronghold for breeding terrorism, breeding jihadism, extremism, and essentially being an area, due to the fact it's a failed state, for them to go in there and kind of do whatever they want. And the United States under President Trump, and even previously, has taken great steps to make sure that that is not allowed to happen. There's a famous story of a Delta Force operator, a SEAL Team 6 operator, and a 24th STS CCT going into Somalia to do damage. SEAL Team 6 has also worked extensively in Somalia over the years. You've probably heard about that in some of the SEAL Team 6 interviews. It is an area they take very seriously, and they want to make sure jihadis cannot use Somalia as a launching point to announce or to carry out attacks on the United States of America. So while Somalia is really not in the news that much, it does play an important role. But what does this mean going forward? What does this mean for the United States? How should we look at this? What does it mean for bad guys? Let's get into that right now. More than anything, this strike continues to represent the fact that President Donald Trump is not playing games when it comes to handling terrorism, when it comes to handling jihadis, when it comes to handling anyone who represents a threat to the United States of America. We have obviously talked about this at great length here on this channel. You guys join me, we go over the news, and one of the big things I like to hammer home, no pun intended, because the terrorists obviously got hammered by the United States military, is that peace through strength is a very real thing. At some point, you got to draw a line in the sand, and you have to say to the bad guys, you're not running the show. We're running the show. We're the United States of America. We have the world's greatest military. We have the world's greatest Navy. We have the world's greatest Air Force. We have the world's greatest Army. Our Marine Corps is untouchable. And when it comes to our ability to reach out and touch bad guys, there is nowhere in this world we cannot go and do that. Our Tier 1 operators, for example, are capable of things no other country in the world could dream of doing. Our special operations abilities and capabilities far surpass anything you would ever see anywhere else in the world. When Delta Force or SEAL Team 6 or whatever it might be, the Army Rangers, you name the unit, when they show up, it's guaranteed to be a bad time for whoever they're looking for. You end up on one of their lists, and it is only a matter of time before they come knocking in the middle of the night. You know, as Trump said when he got Baghdadi, knock, knock. When those guys show up in Black Hawk helicopters, escorted by little birds and Apaches and fighter jets and everything the United States can bring to the battle space, they are going to rock and roll whoever they come up against. That is just a fact. Some people might want to argue a different country has better special operations. They're lying to you. That's complete BS. Absolutely not true. Furthermore, we don't even need to insert those guys to hit some of these people. We can go after them. We can go after them with fighter jets, drones. We don't even need to put our people into the battle space. And this is the second biggest strike we've seen, or second significant strike, I should say, we've seen in Somalia. Earlier in the Trump administration, shortly after he returned to office, they took out a high-ranking terrorist official with a bunch of F-18s that just hammered a mountain range in Somalia. It was nothing short of absolutely incredible. And it goes to show yet again that the United States, when we decide, hey, you know what? It's time to take care of business. It's time to go after these people. There's nothing that can stop us. And that's the spirit and energy we all need to have when it comes to confronting these people. I am a person who wants peace. I think peace is in the benefit of everyone. I think peace is a good thing. But at the same time, I understand that at some point, you only have one option. If these people don't want to play ball and they want to continue to be a threat, then your options rapidly dwindle down to either accept that threat, which the United States should never do, or to go after them as hard as you can and absolutely annihilate them. Take them out. End the threat. Cut the head of the snake off. This is what I've been saying when it comes to the drug cartels. At some point, enough is enough. And if you want to be a bad guy, you want to play tough, you think you can take it to us, well then at some point we've got no choice but to remind you who's running the show. We're running the show. They're not running the show. We're the United States of America. We don't bend the knee to anyone. We drop bombs. We put warheads on foreheads. We annihilate the bad guys, and that's exactly what Trump has done, taking out over 100 high-value targets. So I give Trump all the credit in the world for this strike. Let's hope he keeps it up. Let's keep applying the pressure to the bad guys wherever we might need it, because this is what America's all about. We got to keep our country safe. We got to keep our great people safe, and we can't let our foot off the gas when it comes to making sure that these people get what's coming to them. But I want you to let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you think about Trump's latest actions in Syria, taking out 10 bad guys? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps boost us. Hit the bell so you always know when a new video is coming, and I'll see you all next time.